choo.
Hello and welcome everybody to match 2 of this Sunday showdown. I am the real Mobags and today I am joined by Thunderballs. How you doing, man?
Doing well, Mobags. Happy to be here, and we can give a little breakdown of how this match is looking. We've got Academy League, Blizzard versus the Hive. Looking at the standings, they're both sitting atop their respective divisions, Hive in the Sky and Blizzard in the Storm. Hive with a little bit better of a record. They've got 30 wins and 15 losses, and Blizzard at 27 and 18. So that's a pretty square matchup between the two teams. I think it's going to be a great series.
Yeah, these are teams that are at the very tops of their divisions, and they definitely have a lot to fight for. There are matchups coming down the line that they're going to need to win as well, and to stay atop of their respective divisions and maybe potentially have the best record for their what's it called, wild card matchup as well.
For sure. Looking at players to watch on each side, I would say on the side of the Hive, you want to look at Black. He's got the top MVPR for their squad at 5.10. Lots of goals at 42. So he's going to be an offensive powerhouse. And on the side of the Blizzard, it will be Book by a narrow margin at 3.99 MVPR. He's pretty close to his teammate Big Mac Daddy, but it might be a bit more of a split effort between them, and we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and the players should be taking the field shortly here as we get right into it. All these players are very well, or very good rather. I've played against both of these teams and both of these looks, so I am definitely looking forward to this one as the kickoff is underway. Neutral kickoff. Looks like no one's going for it right away, but Big Mac Daddy takes it right up the middle and puts a shot on target. D-Lu's going to save that one into the corner and looks to play it ahead. Not able to find the touch. Buquifius takes it 50-50 all the way down. Big Mac's going to pinch this one out of the corner to midfield. No one on the Hive looks to take a touch. Now D-Lu plays this one past one. Has it up in the air, has Black up. Buquifius able to get the clear all the way down. No Hive player left back. He gets a shot on target. It's a little bit off the post. And Big Mac Daddy tries to keep this one in, but is not able to as D-Lu takes a 50 at midfield. Right off the bat, it looks like we are getting a little bit of back and forth. The Blizzards seem to be having a little bit more time on the offensive half here. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty true. Might be a bit of accuracy plaguing both teams here. They had close chances near the post, but not quite in. But that's something that you'll see a lot of teams need to hone in when they first start a match. So as they get warmed up, you might see those shots starts to land on net.
Yeah, a little bit of first match jitters maybe as Black clears this one down, but Big Mac catches it before it gets dangerous. Buquifius unable to find the touch, and D-Lu's got an open net. This is going to be the first score of the game, and it was about as easy as it gets for them.
Yeah, D-Lu just got to walk that one home. A missed touch up on the high wall, and Big Mac Daddy got caught way out of position, so they're going to take an easy lead here, the Hive, 1-0 at 3:39.
Yeah, a bit of double commit there from the Blizzard. Let's hope they can knock that off to keep this game competitive down the line. As this kickoff is going to be off the post, Buquifius unable to find the touch as he was tied up with the Hive defender. Black and D-Lu both look to play this ball. Makes its way to Black, who gets credited for the save. Now Black looking to play this one down the line. Looks to pass, but gets demoed for his efforts. This ball dangerously floating in front of the net as D-Lu bumps the Blizzard player out of the frame there. Black goes for a double touch, but can't find the angle. D-Lu is going to be looking to make a play on this ball here. Buquifius tries to find a center. It is centered, but Black is going to clear this one out. D-Lu looks for another touch to the corner. And Big Mac clears this one up, but it's in a dangerous spot. Buquifius needs to make a touch. He does. Little bit of awkwardness here right now. The ball can't get out of the Blizzard half. As Dilu and Black both play that one to the wall. That's a shot on target. Saved by Black. Another shot coming in from Big Mac. That is also saved by Black. Dilu is bumped off this ball. Big Mac with a pass off the backboard. Unable to find it, and nothing but open fields in front of the Hive here. That's a shot on target. Saved by Buquifius. And Big Mac's going to put that one in. Just as easy as the first goal, almost.
Yeah, that was, I would say, a passage of almost a minute of play that was completely back and forth. Chances on both sides and great defense on both sides until finally a counter-attack space opens up for the Blizzard and they make no mistake.
Yeah, neither of these teams are letting the other one find their footing and have a lot of sustained pressure. So we'll look for these teams to make all of their chances count here. As Black clears this one to the center. That's going to be floating up for Dilu, who's going to put this on target, and that's just going to be in. He walks it in. None of the Blizzard players there to stop him.
Dilu again with a slow roller here. He just gets to walk the ball in every time, apparently, but that's just another situation where he made a great catch and capitalized on a double commit from the Blizzard.
Definitely going to be wanting to watch those double commits if you are the Blizzard here. As Buquifius plays this one off the ceiling, looks to make another touch, but Dilu is up. Clearing this one into the corner as Big Mac finds it out. Black puts it right back in. Black looks to center. He gets it center. Dilu's going to have a shot. That one's on target, and Big Mac Daddy backflips, and that is in.
Dilu coming alive offensively here. He gets a nice, fortunate pinch off that back wall, takes advantage, and places the shot just outside of the reach of the Blizzard defender there for 3-1 now.
3-1 with under 2 minutes left. The Blizzard are going to need to step this game up and make these saves count. As Big Mac plays this one middle, he's got it on top of his car, looks to flick, but Dilu sends that one flying off his hood as he gets a touch in the air. Looks for a bump, but not able to find it. Buquifius plays this one to Black. Black will take that, but gets 50'd for his efforts. Buquifius reads it off the ceiling and bounces that one right in.
That's a great solo effort from Book there. He played his own touch off of the ceiling, a pretty hard bounce and outside the post, but manages to get the Book angle back into the net and make it a 1-goal margin here.
It sounded like he said Book angle, but I think he said Boop. I like it either way.
Close enough.
As Black finds a touch, tries to get it past Big Mac Daddy, but unable. Buquifius looks to challenge Dilu here. He's backing into his own net. He gets a touch to keep it out. That is a save that the Blizzard needed there. As Black's looking to play this off the back wall. Looks for the double touch, but reads the touch from the Blizzard as they whiff. Dilu looking to read this one off the bounce. He's going to catch this one into the corner. Buquifius looking for a demo. I'm not sure if that's where he needs to be as Dilu finds himself with another open net. Can he slap this one in? He does. Buquifius not able to get there in time.
I mean, at this point, we're going to have to name this play after Dilu because that's 3 goals that they've scored. Just a straight dribble right on net. And that also is indicative of some issues, I think, plaguing the Blizzard on defense.
Yeah, definitely some double commits and maybe some decision making that they should reevaluate come the next game if they lose this one. They could still win. There's plenty of time left, though. As Black plays this one off the backboard, it's not going to be dangerous as there's no follow-up. Dilu gets bumped off by his own teammate as he looks to play this up the wall. Buquifius thwarts that effort and plays this one into the corner. Black's going to catch this one safely. Looks to challenge, but both players miss. Buquifius is able to find the clear, and Big Mac Daddy is waiting for that one. He's going to try to play this one fancily. Buquifius whiffs on the shot. Black, rather, is going to play this one into his own teammate. Not sure what he was thinking there as this ball is going to bounce a little bit gingerly toward the net. Dilu's going to look to 50 this, and this game is going to be over as there are no opportunities left.
Yeah, a couple of tense moments there for the Hive in the tail end as it kind of bounced around in their defensive end. But at the end of the day, Blizzard never really threatened in a way that we could see a comeback happen after that 4th goal was scored.
Yeah, that 4th goal really seemed to take the wind out of the sails of the Blizzard. as they were not able to get themselves put back together. Even as the Hive were sort of on top of each other for that last minute, no Blizzard player was around to take advantage of that, so that's unfortunate for them.
Yeah, and I think as much as you talk about Blizzard missing a few chances on offense, it was really defense that burned them the most in this game. It could have been a lot more even had they not given up a few opportunities from double commits. And you see Delu with 4 goals. 3 of those were balls that, like we said, he just kind of walked into the net because he had the space to do it. So that's the big change that has to come for the Blizzard, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to win this game, you cannot give up easy goals like that. It's almost as bad as an own goal, I feel like. You're just sort of shooting yourself in the foot when you let your opponent just literally do nothing but drive the ball into the net. So definitely look for the Blizzard to tighten up on defense coming into the second game here.
Obviously, still tons of games left to play here, 4 out of 5, and we saw enough flashes of brilliance from the Blizzard that I have full faith they can square this series up and maybe even take a lead going into this one.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get underway for this second match here, the Blizzard are going to look to make a statement right off the bat, I feel like. So let's see if they can do that. As this kickoff is underway, it is in the favor of the Blizzard, but Delu's going to have the first touch. Looks to play it under Buquifius, who is all over that ball. Buquifius plays this one high, but has low boost, so he's not going to follow that. Big Mac looks to read this, but is unable to find it. Hive have a 2v1. That's going to be a shot on target, but Big Mac there to make the save. As he is all the way down the field already after making that save. Buquifius with a shot on target. Delu misses, but it's off the post. Delu tries to find another shot, but unable. It's Black. He's going to play this one down. Takes a 50. That's a good challenge there from Big Mac Daddy, as Buquifius is going to send this one down. That's on target. Black has to make the save, as Delu missed it. Delu makes another incredible save. That's going to be all the way down off the backward. Can Black make this read? No, he gets bumped before he's able. And Buquifius fakes the play out of the corner there, buys himself a little bit of time, has his ball in front now, but Black clears it back to the other side, and Delu finds that off the ceiling again and puts it in. 1-0 to the Hive.
Well, we saw a card change from Book as he switched from the Dominus to the Fennec, but I don't think that's working out for him early yet, as he gets firmly beaten on a challenge that set that goal up.
Yeah, maybe just looking to match aesthetically with his teammate or otherwise. A card change can definitely be helpful sometimes, but we'll see if it pays off into the coming minutes here. As Big Mac and Black look to get touches here that will benefit them. Buquifius takes that ball off and comes for another challenge with Delu. Big Mac, anticipating a challenge, jumps up for that, and Delu's going to clear this one out to center. Not able to find the touch with low boost though, and Buquifius is going to clear this one down to Black. I don't know about you, but I would definitely look for both of these teams to make touches that, oh my goodness, as I was trying to pass it off to you, Black gets a massive challenge here on the goal line, and that's just going to go right in. Very slow roller, and Buquifius just not in the position to stop it.
Yeah, the defender there not expecting, and fair enough to them, that ball to pinch straight into the net. Black got about 3 or 4 pieces of that ball before it finally was sent careening into the goal, and that's a tough one to read as a goaltender.
Yeah, absolutely. Big Mac's gonna collect the boost and play this one center. He's looking for a touch to Buquifius, who bounces it off the back wall. Big Mac looks to play this one center again, but is unable to find the touch. Buquifius makes a touch, but that's not gonna be a good one. Hive looking with a good chance here. Delu tries to fake his way in, but is unable to find it. Big Mac Daddy plays this one up the wall, low boost, so let's see if he can do something, but he is unable. Black misses the touch here and gets demoed for his effort as Big Mac Daddy takes him out. Or I'm sorry, that was Buquifius. Delu plays this one to the sidewall, looking to make a good touch out, but is unable. As Delu's forced to make another clear out of their own half. Buquifius with a good challenge. Big Mac's gonna have this. Shot on target. Black makes it safe though. And Buquifius gets demoed out of the play. Delu's gonna have nearly an open net, but Buquifius is able to spawn there. As Dilu plays this one up the wall, he's going to look to get a centering touch, but Buquifius beats him to it. Buquifius, if he can hurry, he can get a shot on target, but he's not able. Buquifius looking to get another shot on target, but Dilu is there. The Blizzard have not made any really good passes off of these chances. They seem to be running out of boost right before the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, it's been quite a passage of play here with individual efforts for the most part in both directions. And you're right that Blizzard may have squandered a few opportunities that they could have opted for the pass instead of the solo play. So that may be a correction that they have to make to get this margin back from 2 goals down.
As this one is going to be awkwardly on top of the goal mouth. Big Mac not able to find the touch. That's going to be an easy goal for Dilu as we see him continue the trend of easy goals.
I think just about everybody watching this stream knew that was coming as soon as he missed a touch off the back wall. That was floating impossibly defendable in front of the net there, and no doubt about it, that's going to be 3-0 for the Hive.
Yeah, everybody's eyes in chat lit up when they saw that ball just floating down in front of the net, and they knew what to do, as Dilu also did. Big Mac's going to look to stop this ball at midfield. He does. But Dilu plays this one up the wall. Let's see if he can find a touch. He is somehow not able to get it, but Black's there to bail him out and continue this offensive push here. Black plays this one to the center. Big Mac's there, though. That one's going to be another dangerous ball, and Dilu, like on command, he puts that one in again.
Nice follow-up effort here from Black. He was almost ready to peel away and let Dilu come in, but he's decided to stay and send another chip, and that really sealed the deal. It made an easy goal for Dilu and a 4-goal margin now with under a minute.
Yeah, decisions like that can come back to haunt you if you don't find the proper touches, but he is able to make it count and got the pass over to Dilu for the easy goal. As Black looks to center this ball again, this ball is going to be bouncing in front. Nobody there, but Buquifius miraculously gets back in time to get the clear, rather. As Buquifius is going to play this one center, but he's met by Dilu. Demos Black, so the Blizzard rather have a 2v1, but Black respawns in time. Black finds this touch to the center, but it is the Blizzard who need to score 4 goals. I don't believe they can do it, and we're going to see this go to the Hive again.
There's the final touch. That's going to be an even more of a statement, I would say, for the Hive this time around. And the Blizzard just kind of reeling after dropping 2 games due mostly to defensive confusion and I think a lack of aggression in the front end.
Yeah, definitely a lack of aggression. Every time the ball was sort of bouncing in sort of a 50-50 land, it was always the Hive that were there to make a play on the ball, whether it was up the wall or to be a shot on target or anything like that. So Blizzard definitely needed a complete turnaround of sort of mentality coming into these next 3 games if they're going to take them and get this series win.
Yeah, and I think we saw a pretty good exchange of play in the middle section of that game where you can see that the Blizzard are capable of leveling things with the Hive if they're communicating and rotating right, but they can't do that consistently enough to make it a full game. It's more like they have 30 seconds here and there, but they've got to string that together for a long time to keep this Hive team from scoring on them.
Yeah, it looks like they can definitely play even with them, but they need to be playing better if they're going to be getting these game wins that they need, and ultimately the series win. As we have what seems like maybe another card change from the Blizzard. Let's see what we get this time, I guess.
As we jump into game number 3 here, the Hive already up 2-0 in the series and looking to close the series out as far as game margin goes with a 3rd win here. We'll see if they can pull it off.
Yeah, definitely. Again, the Blizzard need to have a complete revamp of their mindset here. They need to be very aggressive on these balls, but like you just saw, that can turn into misses if they're not careful, so look for them to clean that up. Black plays this one to Dilu. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was a great pass. And they're going to collect this one in their own half and look to start again as Dilu Finds a touch in the corner. Buquifius meets him. That's going to be a center ball. Let's see if Big Mac can get a touch here. He is unable to find it. That would have been a golden opportunity for them.
Those are the kinds of chances you just can't be missing as the Blizzard. That's really an opportunity to take some momentum early in the game, and they let that slip, and they might end up kicking themselves for it.
As another chance goes off the post, they have to be reeling after missing those 2 golden opportunities to take a lead in this game. I don't know if they've had a lead in this game yet.
Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think so either. It's been Hive on top all the time, and it's going to stay that way if the Blizzard can't bury these shots that they're presented.
As Buquifius takes a challenge into the corner, Big Mac Daddy thinks about going but doesn't. Now he does. That's going to be off the back wall. Buquifius isn't there to follow up, and Black's going to take this one all the way down, forcing Buquifius to make a touch. Dilu looks to take a shot on target, but gets ricocheted into the corner. Big Mac Daddy, shot on target. That's a good one. Black and Dilu both out of frame. One of them gets demoed. Buquifius looks to shoot, but takes that way off target and into the corner, but that's going to bounce in front. Big Mac off the sidewall here, looking to pass, but no one home. Dilu takes the challenge with Black, and everybody resets.
Yeah, understandably so. I mean, it was a pretty long passage of play where the Hive might have been in trouble there, but again, we saw it was in midfield this time. Blizzard missed their chance. They're not going to miss this one. Buquifius turning that one home.
Yeah, this time the Hive are the ones that are caught out of position, and they have the defensive blunder that leads to that easy goal from Buquifius.
Might just have been a small mechanical thing. Tough to read those bounces off the very bottom curve of the wall, and the Hive player just couldn't get to it in time. Ended up as a goal for the Blizzard, and they'll be happy to start this off with a lead.
Yeah, it takes a lot of hours to get those reads, and I'm sure that all of us, Grand Champs included, could use even more time to find those reads. As Big Mac Daddy slots in another one, it looked like the player was there to make the save, but he's unable.
Big Mac Daddy making even more use of that bottom curve we were talking about as a self-pass there off the wall. Turns into a great shooting opportunity, and he gets enough power to get it past the Hive player.
And to mention the bottom curve again, it looked like Dilu might have been caught on there when he went to dodge into that ball, causing him to not make that save. So, bottom corner reads definitely coming into play here.
Yeah, I can attest to your statement earlier about even Grand Champs not being able to read that thing. It's a nightmare for every level of play.
As Big Mac is going to play this one off to himself. He gets this one in the corner, looking for an aggressive demo here, but not able to find the touch after scaring the Hive player away. Dilu collects the boost and looks to make a play here. He's waiting for a challenge, but doesn't get one. Big Mac, though, able to clean that one up. But not before he meets Black, and it gets sent right back down. Buquifius looks for a touch, but misses. Black's going to have a good shot, and that goes in. Top corner. Deficit now down to 1.
It was nice to see the player perspective on Black there, just waiting for his opportunity. He could see that the Blizzard player was a little indecisive, and as soon as the opportunity was open, Black just pounced on the ball and put it home.
Absolutely, as they are now within 1 of taking the series win. This is match point for them now, so they're going to look to take this one home early. As Buquifius plays this one out. Big Mac's going to look for a touch as both players are under the ball there. Dilu waiting for a pass from Black, but it doesn't come. He's in a good position to make that save, though. As he looks to clear this one out, he does, but Buquifius is there to send it right back. Buquifius with a great shot on target. That is too quick for the Hive to stop.
Yeah, in the background, you'll see Big Mac Daddy get demoed there, and I think the Hive took for granted how much time they actually had, and Buquifius stayed tight on the ball and just buried a high shot there to take a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, Buquifius, knowing that his teammate was behind him after that demo, had no qualms with going for that shot. As Dilu takes this one up, they look to get the deficit back to 1 and hopefully take this win. Dilu can't get it on top of his car, and that's going to go just wide as he tries to slot that one in. Black here with a couple of great challenges, not able to find a touch with his flat car, but gets a pass to Dilu, who's going to get a shot on target. Maybe. Black there, though. He is at the midfield like no one else in this game is right now.
Yeah, it's been a lot of Black to Dilu as far as the goals that have been scored for the Hive, and it's a great connection, I think, in communication and positioning that it always allows them to create chances between one another, and that's really, I think, been the difference maker between their offense and the Blizzards.
Yeah, definitely more team-oriented are the Hive, and it is paying off in this series. Not in this game, though, as we see them try to make their comeback with 30 seconds left. Black's going to play this one up, but he dodges into that ball instead, and Big Mac's going to have a shot, nearly gets a double touch, but it's off target. That would have been a play of the week if I've ever seen one.
Oh, absolutely. Big Mac wanted that one badly. He just didn't quite have the boost or the angle to get around the ball.
He didn't get the play of the week, but he will get that shot on target, and that is insurance on top of insurance. They are definitely going to take this game now, and they are one step closer to tie the series up.
Yeah, nice redemption round for Big Mac after missing the double tap opportunity. He wasted no time getting another goal in there and keeping the momentum on the side of the Blizzard as this time winds down.
Yeah, nothing to do here, but maybe some style points as the Hive look to get it in. One for the road, but no, that ball's going to touch the ground, and the Blizzard are going to take it.
Yeah, that was obviously a much better effort from the Blizzard. Defensively, they seemed a little bit more coordinated and able to back each other up, but offense was the big difference. Their shooting just came alive, and it overwhelmed the Hive to the point where it's been a bit of a script flipped from the last game to now.
Yeah, definitely very even as far as the stats are concerned. It looks like maybe the Hive are now suffering from a lack of accuracy as they had 6 shots, but the Blizzard only had 3 saves. So definitely they are going to look to be putting more of those shots on target in dangerous positions as we get to this 4th game now.
Overall, if you look at the stat lines for the Blizzard players, it's not really heavy on assists, either of them. 10 in the season for Book and only 4 for Big Mac Daddy. You can see that reflected in the game here, where for the most part, it's just solo efforts and self passes that are generating goals for them. But if it's working, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They just need to keep that level of play up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is a bit of maybe a mentality change here from the Hive as they, in the first 2 games, or the first 3 games, I guess, well, the first 2, I guess, sorry, they were definitely getting more assists and more team plays going. So we'll look for them to find that footing in this next game here as the players take the field.
What a nice field it is, by the way. This Forbidden Temple, obviously the newest map in Rocket League's rotation, and it's nice to see it in the MLE rotation as well, as it's a very picturesque one.
Unpopular opinion, but I kind of hate it.
Oh, I just said it looks nice. It's not necessarily nice to play on, but it looks pretty at least.
Fair enough, as Book looks to get a touch. He's got pretty low boost, so he's going to just look to pop it successfully, but Black has the read and the clear out to Dilu, who is looking to mount some offensive attack here. Low boost, though, so he's going to look to slow play this one in. Gets a very good pass out to the middle. Black completely bites on that, and Book is going to have an easy little one putt into the goal there.
Seems like Dilu whiffing on that ball near the post fooled all 3 of the other players on the field to the point where it just ended up being Book in a lucky position with a counterattack the other way.
Yeah, just because you know that you have no boost doesn't mean the team knows, and they were definitely expecting him to do something a little bit different than he did. Fooled the other team, but also fooled his teammate as he dove in for that ball. As both teams watch this ball go up to the ceiling, no one makes a play on it. Dilu dribbling around in a circle, and Black is going to take it off of him. And they bump into each other. Definitely some miscommunication coming out from both sides in this game, I think, as Bequeathius fakes off one defender. Big Mac picks it up and looks to center it, gets it off the back wall. Book's going to follow this one up. Not able to find the touch, and Dilu can't get there in time to slide in the easy goal. Black plays this one over one defender, but finds the other one who plays it off the back wall. Dilu demoed for his efforts on that ball, and Black's going to have a good shot on target. He gets it. This game is tied up.
Once again, you're going to see that curve just plaguing people. That time it was kind of the ball bouncing around the corner, and Book just didn't get aggressive enough on it. He kind of let the ball come to him, and that ended up being the difference maker. It just popped straight out to Black, who got an easy shot on net.
I think if I started a petition to eliminate the bottom curve, both of these teams would definitely be signing up right now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Maybe they'll have to make an alternate mode for that'll be the next thing after hoops and drop shot. It'll just be Square Arena Rocket League.
Yeah, I like it. Like the Pong map, Buquifius plays this off the back wall. Dilu finds a good touch out, but Big Mac's there to put it right back in, and he looks to make a play off the ceiling. Opts to find the ground, and he's in a good defensive position now. Dilu playing this one off the wall, not able to get it around, as Big Mac's gonna play it back to Black, who pops it over one. Book misses, and Black's gonna have an easy shot on target again. They take the lead going into this.
This is almost like deja vu. Same two players, same spot on the wall, and same result. Black is gonna do it again to Book, and that's gonna be 2-1 now for the Hive.
In the intermission, I'm probably gonna draft up that petition for these guys, because I know what they're feeling.
Yeah, fair point. I think they'll definitely support you on that.
As Dilu tries to find a touch, but that's going to go all the way down. Black looks to get another shot on target. He finds it, but Big Mac there for the save, and Dilu's going to put this one right back in. Big Mac low on boost. I don't know how Book looks. He is also low. They need this ball out now, but Black is not going to let them easily do that. Dilu and Black mounting a huge effort right here. Blizzard want this ball out bad. As Big Mac collects the boost and looks to challenge Black here, who flicks it over one. Book there to make the save though, and Dilu right there to put it right back in. They're not giving up this offensive opportunity.
Not at all, and it's boost starvation for the most part, I think. The Blizzard just not able to get a powerful enough touch. So they get a little bit of luck there as they've got a runner back the other way. That almost turned into a counterattack for the Blizzard as I said that.
And that would have been huge for the Blizzard as Dilu makes an awkward save. Blizzard are going to look to catch this, but Dilu sends it off the top corner. Doesn't bounce straight back down, but Black there to put it in anyways. They have a 2-goal lead, and they're looking like they're going to take the series with this effort.
And that's a few goals now that Black has scored. You look at those low challenges that he's getting his opponent player challenging too high, and he just plugs it underneath. It's really important to stay grounded as much as you can in Rocket League, and it's paying off for Black.
Yeah, Black hasn't been the flashiest player out on the pitch today, but he is definitely there when it counts for challenges as Dilu gets that nice touch, the finesse touch around the opponent, and that one's going to go right in.
Yeah, that's a nice air roll reach around there from Dilu. I know the defender expected a straight shot there, and Dilu getting just enough of an angle on it to squeak it on that left side.
As Black wins this kickoff to Dilu, Dilu's going to look to get a shot on target, but Big Mac on top of that one as he is not going to let that one in. Blizzard here need 3 goals to equalize, and they are going to look to put one in sooner rather than later if they want a chance. As Big Mac waits for the touch from Black, he's going to stop that ball but can't keep it close enough to play it again. Dilu showing him how it's done. Gets the demo, looking for a pass, maybe a shot. Black thwarts either one by coming in himself. And Big Mac's going to have some time and an opportunity to get this offensive push going.
That was a dicey double commit there from the Hive, and I'm surprised they didn't get burned for it as both of them dived at that offensive shot, but they just managed to get a lucky rebound and keep it in the zone long enough.
Yeah, of the options that they had for that, I would have either expected it to pay off or for them to get punished immediately. They opted for C, which they're no worse for wear for. As Dilu has plenty of boost to make a play. Black lurking at the midfield is going to put that one right back in. As the Hive continue their offensive pressure even with the lead. The Blizzard are just completely smothered at this point and can't get the ball out of their half. And they're going to take a loss in this game.
Yeah, they're looking for a bit of dignity here, but the story is just sustained pressure from the Hive there. He spent so much time in the Blizzard's defensive end that I'm not surprised to see the scoreline 4-1. And it's impossible to break through a wall like that when you're having your boost starved and when you're having such solid positioning, for the most part, from the Hive with one another.
Yeah, it felt like a pretty even game for I feel like the vast majority of it, and then something clicked in the Hive's mind, no pun intended, and they were just all over that ball. They would not let it get past midfield for it seemed like a minute and a half straight, and it's going to be really difficult to recover from that if you're the Blizzard.
Yeah, and I think that's the first game we've really seen Black come alive and reach the potential we saw on paper. He's the top MVPR player for the Hive, but it was Dilu doing most of the heavy lifting up front on offense. But there you see that Black, obviously no slouch, and when he's not doing the assisting as he was in previous games, he's doing the scoring instead.
Yeah, and I think that definitely speaks to his style. He is more of a defensive-minded player, I feel like, having played against him. And we saw it here. He was scoring goals off of challenges and not necessarily off of flashy plays like we've seen a lot of other players try to pull off in these games that we have. As we get underway for this fifth game, the Blizzard looking to get their second win. They don't want to get 4-1 as they look to make a playoff push here.
Absolutely. Top of their division is great, but they're still the lower ranked team overall compared to the Hive. And so dropping too many games in this series is just continually putting them in a worse and worse spot, looking farther down the line as we get into real playoff crunch time for this MLE Season 10.
Real playoff crunch time indeed, as the Hive look to make their case for their #1 spot in the division. Black's looking to play this one, but Big Mac's going to beat him to it. Black's going to have to retreat, and Dilu will play this ball. They're going to keep up their offensive pressure, I think, for the last 3 games that we saw. It's Black looking to find a touch, but it's not going to drop in front of the net, so no shot opportunity presents itself. Book, slow playing this one. He's going to find the touch, but Black takes him out. And Dilu gets a great challenge all the way down. Blizzard going to have to make a touch here. They do, as they look to mount some sort of offense against this team that has just blotted them out of existence. Dilu with a great double touch. I did not think that he had that read, but he did.
Yeah, that read probably could have gone a number of different ways. If it hit the post, the curve, the higher part of the wall, he just guessed right, and great rebound control to plug that one home.
Yeah, absolutely. That corner, bottom corner, was not plaguing him on that one, as they take the 1-0 lead with 3:50 left. Book gets a save. Pretty easy one for him, but Dilu's going to be right back to put it in. That one's bouncing. Booth not finding the touch. Dilu a little bit late to the ball there. Could have had a great opportunity as he looks to put another one on, but Big Mac beats him to it and gets it all the way down to the corner. Black's by himself for a minute here, but he gets a great challenge and a great clear, and Dilu's got an open net, but he's met by Big Mac, who clears it all the way back down. Definitely getting a little bit back and forth here now.
Yeah, some nice retreating efforts on both sides on defense, players having to rush back and make a last-second challenge. But so far, they're working out for them, and it remains just a 1-goal game.
Yeah, this is more of the gameplay that I expected based on the rankings and matchups that we had, as Dilu makes a great save on a hard shot. Dilu looking to have a hard shot of his own as he takes a challenge. Not on target, though, and Black, playing it slow, is going to come in at the opportune moment. Gets a pass. No, it's a clear. Pinched all the way down, but Dilu is back to catch it. He gets beat off that ball from Big Mac, but Big Mac not able to find the touch. Interesting touch from the Hive. Clears it all the way down as Big Mac tries to get this one out of danger, but passes it right to Black, who gets a high lofted shot. Dilu's going to put that one nearly off the crossbar, but Book gets it before that. Book, lots of speed here. challenges it, but that's not going to be super dangerous for the Hive. That one might be, as it goes flinging across the top of the goal mouth there. Dilu looking to make a flick play here. No, he looks for a pass. He gets it to Black, but Black, cautious as ever, doesn't take it right away. But that one is right in front of the goal. Can he keep it out? Big Mac does just that.
I don't know how Big Mac got out of that one alive. I think, once again, a ball on the goal mouth just fooled everybody, and he was given enough space to get out unscathed. That was a very close call for the Blizzard.
Yeah, these players just not making the read that they needed to put it in. But the offensive pressure still continues as Black's going to come in for a shot on target. No, off the post. And that one's going to get cleared all the way back down. Let's see if the Blizzard can mount some pressure as they need to get a goal with just over a minute left. Big Mac plays this one center, but that's going to be over to Black, who tries to put a shot on but gets blocked. Big Mac takes that one off of Dilu, and Boop's going to look to start this offensive from his own corner, but misses. Black tries to get a shot, but Big Mac there in front of it. There have been a lot of saves in this game, I feel like.
And Big Mac, overwhelmingly the defensive hero, and of course my caster Curse plagues him in the very moment that I call that. He gets beaten, and Dilu turns one in to make it 2-0 at a very crucial moment in the game.
Unfortunate defensive mistake there. He was not able to get ball side, or rather goal side on that ball. So that one's going to go right into his own net. That's the Blizzard mount attack right off the kickoff rather. But nothing comes from it as Black retreats from this ball. Turns back around to maybe get a better angle on it. Book catches this one at midfield, looking to play it off the wall, but Black is having none of that. Dilu fans on a shot. Guifius going to look to clear this one down, but both Hive players are back in position. They need to put one in right now if they want to have any chance of winning. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Unfortunate for the Blizzard, but this game is going to go to the Hive, and with it, the series. Well, series was already determined, I guess.
Well, it closes out the series, and it wasn't for a lack of effort. I think the Blizzard put up a decent fight in that last game, but when you kind of push the Hive into a corner, it seems like they were ready to meet that effort at every turn, and it was only that one bit of daylight we saw in the game that the Blizzard won. Other than that, really dominating performance from the Hive.
Definitely some signs of life, though, for the Blizzard. They showed that for some consistent amounts of this game that they could play with this Hive team. They just weren't able to make the plays to get them ahead when it mattered. So with that, we will look to take a break. Remember to keep sending in those raffle tickets for your chance to win the Spectre controller that we will be giving away at the end of the stream. And with that, we will see you for the next game.